Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic. How would you feel about cars having two different horns, like a polite please would you move a bit faster, thanks and a fuck you for being reckless and dumb. There used to be a motorcycle aftermarket horn that was great. If you gave a quick button push you got a quiet, polite roadrunner style nice beep. But, if you held that sucker down the horn went into a combination of ocean liner foghorn and 1,000 live sows being shot with BB guns. It was very effective. I always wanted a sorry and a thank you light as well. You know the feeling of cutting someone off accidentally, a couple flashes of the sorry light would be great. When someone lets you cut, or does something else friendly, you could flash the thanks. Would work better than me just yelling it out loud in the car. I feel like this is the type of thing Tesla would take up. In the UK it's normal to say thank you to a driver in front of that's letting you through by flashing your headlights. Sometimes if someone lets you out of a side road in traffic, they end up behind you so you may say thank you by flashing your hazard lights. And occasionally you might also say thank you to a police officer for not giving a speeding ticket by flashing your tits. My Chevy Volt already has this. It is awesome and I use the quiet one, at the end of the turn signal lever, for okay, stop texting the light is green and the normal one for, you know, horn stuff. Chevy put it on there as a pedestrian warning horn since the Volt is so quiet, but yes all cars should have one. https://mw7hrrlhbfy. Putting this here so others can hear what it sounds like. One of my favorite Volt features. Cool. I have a Malibu and it does not have an ahem horn at the end of the turn signal stalk. I'm so jealous. I can push my horn gentle for the love tap or I can pound on it to fart out my rage. For a simple hey, light is green I give a very quick double tap on the horn. For a yo, I'm in this lane dumbass why are you merging I give one very long drawn out honk. The universal driving language. Here's a YouTube video where a guy added that option to his car plus an extremely loud horn for times when you really need to make a racket. https://lv8wqnk_tsa. Mark effing Rober. The guy is legit. He can do literally everything lol. I feel like that was an idea at some point, but we kind of just developed a Morse code type thing with it. A quick bop on the horn is a little reminder to pay attention, and the longer you hold the horn the more anger you're expressing lol. I'm wondering if you are the only person here who actually drives. It can be beep, beep beep, or beep. I've been known to drive from time to time haha. Great job. Was hoping for a McElroy reference. All other answers are invalid. Be cool. Come on. Nice. Great job. The 4 horn modes I really need. https://tvwbth_l-li. For the UN initiated. Howdy stranger. What part of you can suck my asshole did you not you der fuckigstad? You whore take your buggy wagon and blow it up your ass. I fucked relatives and had kids not as dumb as you. We have that already. Quick beep or 2 for the first purpose. Long sustained beep with eye contact for the second purpose. I also have a visual aid for the second one. Your wire. No, it defeats the whole purpose of a honk, as a warning signal. Your honk is not for telling other people to go faster and it's also not for telling other people you're mad at them. Sometimes people are looking at their phones or gone to outer space at a stoplight and need a little tootle to get moving. I think a normal, short honk is sufficient there, isn't it? Glad someone said it. One of the reasons we decided to move from our old house was because of the dramatic increase in honks outside our front door, starting at 6 a.m. and lasting until midnight or later. So many people sitting at the green light while they look at their phone and just as many so willing to cause a bunch of noise because someone is delaying them a few seconds. I was looking for this comment before I said it myself. A horn honking should mean slow down, be aware because there is danger. It drives me crazy when people honk for fun when going through a tunnel. I always look around for an emergency situation. Bentleys and Rolls-Royces have had this for decades. They call it a city horn and a country horn. You're right though, it's a great idea and I wish more cars had that feature. Town and country horn. My '84 Mercedes had it. Was nice. Not as good as I'd feel about /r/Askreddit banning super obvious popular opinion posts. I always wanted a function to say sorry, because sometimes I'm an ass on the road. Like a non-sarcastic wah trumpet noise. Kind of sounds like oh. There is no scenario where you make that noise and it not come across as sarcastic. We also need a great job. Horn alarm chell boys. What's up, you cool baby? I don't know if it's just because I'm from a small town, but I feel like there should be a friendly one for either see you later as you leave someone's place or hey I know you. Great job. https://m.youtube.com. True, we do that. How would you feel about not karma whoring with these dumbass questions? No time to think about that shit. Horn is there and accessible for when you need to let the other driver know you are there. Both accomplish this task. These how would you feel about, insert something most people like / agree with, posts are fucking dumb and posted way too often. How would people feel about shower thoughts framed as a question with an obvious answer banned from Askreddit? Yeah, fuck these, they are cancer. Semi-trucks have that, the city horn and the big ass air horn. I've never needed to use either because I live in a semi-rural area and people get the fuck out of my way. But I also know I'm slow as fuck. It takes nearly a mile to get up to 60 miles per hour when I'm loaded, so I don't take it personal when people pass me, even if they are about to hit a speed zone or turn. Surprised this wasn't the top answer. That's the beauty of driving a truck. Would be a little too obnoxious if all cars had them, though. Yeah, especially in big cities. I deliver hog feed, so lots of narrow roads and dude, people fucking hammer it in reverse when they see my turn signal. I love it. There's a curb your enthusiasm about this. Beep panic. I'm all about just keeping the horn as is, but I've always wanted to get an LED board with pre-programmed quick messages in the front and rear with messages like, "Thank you for letting me merge. Your lights are off. Gas cap is open. Speed trap ahead. I saw that, catching someone using their booger hook. Sweet ride. Go ahead, for those who don't remember their order or right-of-ways. https://mahipic.co. Okay, I was supposed to keep spending down this month, but like I need this. Sounds cool, but I'd probably hit the wrong one. And then you use the third one to say you are so ye. Vehicles and pedestrians should carry paintball guns, with different colored balls. Green, hey. I'm walking here. Yellow, you cut me off. Pay attention. Red, asshole. Blue, you mother ***. The cars only fire forward, but pedestrians can fire all directions. Hard braking automatically fires the gun. An app tracks the amount of rounds fired, and sends SMS to your insurer. Then, you have police cars that can do image analysis to decide which cars have the most paintball hits on them. This gets transmitted to the insurance industries and DMVs. You don't want to know what brown means. How would you feel if I dragged my sack across your face? I prefer sign language. So no one is going to point out the fact that this is a repost. I don't think I use mine enough to warrant an upgrade. I think in nearly 30 years of driving I've used mine maybe about a dozen times. Yeah, I never honk at people when the light turns green, they almost always get going within a few seconds. I've been driving for probably 4 years and I think the only time I used it when was someone wasn't paying attention on the highway and was drifting into the other lane. I have the stock horn, and a $30 air horn off Amazon that fucks shit. It brings me much joy. I have this too. I hooked the relay to the factory horn, but it takes a moment for the air horn to wind up. Short press, you get the weak horn. Long press, you get the fuck you horn. Mark Rober. I'm sold on that idea. I'll take your entire stock. I think it would get confusing fast. I would be annoyed. Neither of those reasons are justifiable in their use of a car horn. Only use a car horn to avoid an accident and / or grab the attention of a driver who isn't paying attention. People who regularly use their horns are degenerates who belong on a cross. Car horns are for neither purpose. You should only press the horn to alert other drivers of your presence when you believed them to be otherwise unaware. Any other use would be ungentlemanly. The second one is called the two-step lag. If you have a Subaru factory horn, all you get is the polite setting. I'm from New England, we only use the latter. The number of times I've ever used my horn in over 2 decades of driving I can probably count on one hand. So my feeling is, if this appeals to you, then you're probably an obnoxious asshole. As a kid I always wished cars had two-way radios and you could dial their license plate hash to yell at them and shit. I hate these. How would you feel if? Questions so much. The original car horn was used with the intention of signaling dangers to other drivers, including slow or fast speeds. It grew into the aggressive hate-flinging tool it is today. I don't have a doubt in my mind that a second car horn would end up the same way eventually. Even if it wasn't used for that. I guarantee you some drivers would still take it personally.